Hello, everyone, and welcome in to the Butt Fumble Sports Daily Show. It is so wonderful to have you with us on this Friday, and congratulations. You didn't just make it to the end of the work week. You didn't just make it to the NFL weekend. You made it through this year. We're so close to the end of the year. We're almost to the Christmas season, and I'm so grateful to have all of you joining us. We have a loaded show ahead of us. NFL talk, fantasy football talk. We'll be giving out picks for the NBA and the NHL as well. So settle in, everyone. If you're new to Butt Fumble Sports, welcome to the show. We are live every single day on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, giving out fantasy football advice, sports betting advice, everything that you guys need to get the most out of your sports viewing experience every single day. Welcome in, no matter the platform you're watching on. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Hit that follow button, everybody. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you are part of the best community of sports fans across all of social media. And if you haven't yet, share the channel. Let other sports fans in your world know about Butt Fumble Sports, because we grow through your support every single day. Guys, welcome in. Hope you guys are having a great day. Let's get into our conversation. We're going to be talking fantasy football, sports betting, and everything else. So fire away. Majomes, you get the honor of our first question today, Majomes. If Jacobs and Reed are out, pick two. Majomes, I would go Ferguson and OBJ. Ferguson and OBJ just barely over Brandon Cooks. Thanks so much for the question. We also have our first caller. Short Stuff Golf wants to get on the air really quick. Short Stuff Golf, what's good?
What's up, brother? I tried to get you yesterday. I guess I caught you on the back end of it. But
no issue. It was a long show yesterday, but I appreciate you coming back today. How can we help you out?
All right. Is it okay if I just give you lineups and you can just tell me what I should change about it?
Let's do it. All I ask, and this goes for you and everyone who joins us on the air, just stay on the app, because otherwise I can't hear you. You get muted if you go off TikTok. So as long as you can repeat the lineup to me without leaving the app, we're good to go.
Okay. All right. You ready?
I'm set.
All right. I got Flacco, QB, Henry, and White as my running backs. Drake London and DJ Moore as my wide receivers. Travis Kelce, tight end. Flexing Sam Laporta, defense Jets, and Jake Elliott as kicker, my bench. Josh Jacobs, Keenan Allen, Terry McLaurin, David Montgomery, Brian Robinson Jr., and Nico Collins.
Okay, I get why you put in Drake London. I'm not as big on Drake London this week. I don't love the matchup, but I get it, so I'm not going to give you any shit about it, Short Stuff. I actually think you have built the best roster available. It's too bad because I wish you could sneak in David Montgomery. I know he doesn't have a great matchup this week, but he gets in the end zone so consistently. Who are your running backs again? Henry and White?
Running back Derrick Henry and Rashad White.
Yeah, I think I got to probably stay with those two. They do have better matchups, so I like the lineup you've built. I actually think you've put together the lineup that I would probably run with given the options.
All right, brother. Yeah, you wouldn't flex Montgomery over Laporta.
No, that's what was tricky for me is I actually love the double tight end with Kelce and Laporta. I think you're dead on that one. I don't want to talk you out of that. So it then really became, hey, is there movement or a move I can make in the running backs? I don't love Rashad White this week, but I like him more than Montgomery, and that was ultimately what made the difference for me.
All right, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Have a great day and good luck. Let's get that W, Short Stuff.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate
you guys joining us no matter when and where. Guys, all I ask is if you could, don't spam. So Nick Pence, don't spam for us. I appreciate it. It just clogs up things. Don't spam, Nick Pence. I will answer your question, but I prefer if you guys don't spam. And I'll say to moderators, if you see spammers, knock them out, mute them. But Nick Pence, because you're a subscriber, I'll let it go. I'd go with Achan. Achan's going to be healthy. I'd go Achan just barely over Higgins. Carson and Njoku or DK, I'd go DK. Carson, I would go DK. Pazik, Murray, or Geno Smith. Well, I have some good news for you on that front. Geno Smith is going to be playing. I'm hearing Geno Smith will play, so I do like Geno Smith out of those two. Brian, Eckler, Swift, or Montgomery, I'd go Swift. Swift has the best matchup. He's the one I'd go with. Let's jump on over to YouTube really quick. Diego is Beast is asking Pollard, Etienne, Ford, and White. Pick two. I'd go Pollard and White. Pollard and White. Do I feel great about that? No. But Trevor Lawrence being out could impact Travis Etienne, so I like Pollard and White by a little bit. Matthew Hardy, need three. Sutton, Eckler, Ridley, D-Hop, and Achan are the options. I'd go Sutton, D-Hop, and Achan. Actually, I'm going to take off D-Hop. I'll go Sutton, Ridley, and Achan if Trevor Lawrence plays. I really hope for your sake Trevor Lawrence plays. Matthew Hardy, Sutton, Ridley, Achan would be the 3. My friends doubted my parlay because I picked A.T. Perry TD. Diego is beast. You put him all to shame because he did score a TD last night. Oscar Meyer, I'd go Chuba Hubbard. Oscar Meyer, I'd go Chuba Hubbard over Achan, believe it or not. Guys, if you want some picks for tonight's action, tap that screen. At 2,000 likes, we will give out our first pick of the day. So, tap that screen. Let's give out that pick really quick. Kyle Cornwell, Curtis Samuel, or Wicks. 16-team PPR. Frankly, I hate both of them, Kyle Cornwell. I'd look for other options. Neither one's a good play this week. I'd go back to the waiver wire, Kyle. I don't like either one. Odd Boo, Pollard, Saquon, or should I start Pittman? Start Pittman. Pittman's going to play. I'd go Pittman instead. Let's get another guest up on the... Oh, Short Stuff Golf wants to join us again. Let's see what Short Stuff Golf's hitting us up about. Short Stuff, what's good again?
You mind doing one more lineup?
Let's do it again.
All right, Jared Goff, DK Metcalf, Stephon Diggs at wide receiver, Bijan Robinson, James Cook at running back, George Kittle at tight end, Cortland Sutton at the flex. Bench is A.J. Dillon, Nico Collins, Damian Pierce, Jonathan Taylor, and Ty Chandler.
That's a sexy lineup, man. I love the starting lineup. You got it right. No need to make any moves with the bench. That's a good roster.
Jonathan Taylor over Cortland Sutton or no?
No, I don't trust it in part because, one, Falcons are a decent run defense, and I just like Cortland Sutton's opportunity to get a touchdown. I'm not trusting Jonathan Taylor as much as I would have prior to this second stint on the injury report. Like, you know, this latest injury has me a little hesitant.
Okay, I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks.
Have a great day.
You too.
Let's get another guest up here. IDK wants to join the show, and then we'll get back to your questions in 1 second. But let's see what IDK wants to talk about. IDK, what's good?
What's up? Okay, so for my flex spot, I'm playing my dad in my league to get to the championship. Got Pollard, JSN, Calvin Ridley, Jaden Reed, Nico Collins, and Jonathan Taylor.
Wow. Okay. If Jaden Reed was healthy, I would go with him, but he's got a toe issue that has me a little bit concerned. You said you also have Ridley, correct?
Is Trevor Lawrence playing?
Well, that's my question to you. If Trevor Lawrence plays, I love Calvin Ridley. If Trevor Lawrence doesn't play, the question is, do I still love Calvin Ridley with C.J. Beathard throwing him the ball? The Bucs are a bad pass defense, so I really want Ridley to be the start, but it's all about whether Trevor Lawrence clears concussion protocol. I actually haven't heard yet today whether he practiced, so let me give it a quick look. Trevor Lawrence are being listed as questionable due to his concussion and ankle injury. He did practice today. He needs to clear concussion protocol by tomorrow. So I guess the one positive I'll say, IDK, is you'll know if Trevor Lawrence is playing on Sunday by tomorrow afternoon. That'll give you some times to make adjustments, and obviously we can talk through some of the other options. But right now, out of the entire group, I'd like Ridley if Trevor Lawrence plays the most.
All right, then who do you think I should put in if Trevor Lawrence doesn't start? Pollard?
Hit me with the options again. It's Pollard, Jonathan Taylor, Reed, and who else?
JSN and Nico Collins.
JSN is a really interesting one to me. The Tennessee pass defense isn't that good. It's okay. It's middle of the pack. I'm going to say Tony Pollard just barely over JSN. If JSN was a firm wide receiver too, I'd go him, but I'm going to go Pollard.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Thank you.
Have a great day, IDK, and good luck kicking your dad's butt. Hopefully you can send him packing, man.
Yeah, I'm playing him in 2 leagues. Hopefully I can beat him.
There's nothing better than a little in-house rivalry around the holidays. That's always the best way to get the love pumping out of people. So, good luck, IDK.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Let's get back to some of your questions, but first, we got to give out some picks, everybody. It is time for free picks. Want to give a big shout-out to Ranger for the gift. Want to give a big shout-out to Michael for the gift. We'll be getting back to your questions in just 1 second, but first, it's pick time, everybody. Pick time, pick time, pick time. Let's give out a pick, everybody. First pick I'm giving out tonight is coming from the NBA. We're going to the association, and I am going 76ers on the money line, everybody. 76ers on the money line. Let's keep going, though. Raptors and 76ers. I am going to take the under 236.5. If you guys don't know, I buy points frequently, so some of these lines are a little different. It's because I like buying the points. Why? Because lines are set so we lose. The sports books want to take our money. I fight that at every possible stop, so I buy points to try to get a little bit of an advantage on the sports books. So if you don't see the same line I'm putting up there, that's why. I'm going to give out one more pick to say thank you for all the gifts we just received. I'm going to go player prop bet on this one, and I'm going to stay with this game. I'm going Tyrese Maxey, and I'm going to take him at over 4.5 assists. That's Tyrese Maxey at over 4.5 assists. Those are 3 picks we put up on the board. If you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, or Kick, you can see them on the screen. If you're watching on TikTok, just pay attention. We'll be giving out picks all show long. I'm going to do, how about this? If we hit our live goal, I'll do a rapid fire, and then I'll make it easier for everybody. I'll make it roses once we hit the Happy Fridays, but I did want to encourage some love this afternoon. Mark Gonzalez, remember to DM us on IG for all of my picks. You know it, Mark Gonzalez. Thanks for being a great moderator, buddy. Let's get back to your questions on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Lanny1, yo, what's good? Okay, Little Pinto Bean, I might go with the Buffalo defense just barely. It's close. I like both, but I think I'd go Buffalo. Jay Martin, I'd go Geno Smith, believe it or not. I'd go Geno. Brenna, Badgley, or Santos. Really don't feel strongly about it either way, Brenna, but I might go Santos. J Dubs, Bijan with a heavy sigh, Auchen or Montgomery. J Dubs, you already know I'm going with your heavy sigh, Bijan. He's got the best matchup. I'm going Bijan Robinson. Robert Gladstone, pick 3, please. Pollard, Mixon, Hubbard, or Barkley. Barkley would get the sit, so Robert, I'd start Pollard. Your question jumped on me. Sorry. Robert, I'd sit Barkley. I'd start Pollard, Mixon, and Hubbard. Pollard, Mixon, and Hubbard. Brandon, Broncos or Browns defense? I'd go Broncos defense, I think. Broncos defense. Patriots have a lot of starters out. John Tosh, Antonio Gibson, or OBJ. Believe it or not, John Tosh, I'd go Antonio Gibson. Diego is beast, Kincaid or Ferguson? Diego, I'm leaning Kincaid just barely. Splooby's asking, do I think Tyreek Hill plays? Yes, I think Tyreek Hill and Achan are going to play. Jorge Valena's asking, Njoku or Kincaid? Feels like Bill's game is a blowout. Flacco loves Njoku. Feel the same way, and I'm conflicted as well, Jorge. Wish you could start them both, because I think both are decent plays. Nick, JSN or Gus Edwards? Counterintuitive, I'm going to go JSN. I know Gus Edwards is probably a better own because the red zone opportunities with no Keaton Mitchell, but I actually like JSN's matchup a whole lot more. I'm going JSN. Keegan, Colts or Bears? Bears, buddy. I'm going Bears defense. You're too kind. Appreciate you. Oh, we got paused. Oh, and now we're back. Thanks so much, Keegan. Keegan, I'd go Bears defense. Jay Morris, would you sit Eckler for Ford or Warren? Yes. I'd start Warren. I'd sit Eckler. Lanny1, I'd go Achan over Barkley. Splooby, I'd go Elliott over Jacobs only if Ramondre Stevenson isn't playing. So people are trying to convince me Stevenson's going to play. I don't think he will, so I think you're okay. Nino Pena, Rice 100%. Yep, that's right. Jorge, I would go Rice over Kincaid. Nino Pena gave you good advice, actually. Diego is beast. I'd go Godwin and Addison. Godwin and Addison would be the 2. Pazik, I'd go James Conner. Pazik, I'd go James Conner. Anthony C, I'd go Goddard. T, Badger U, Hawkinson or McBride. Really tough. I'm going to lean slightly towards Hawkinson, but I wish you could start them both. Chase Monson, I'd go Chase. I'm going to say Fields over Purdy. It's close, but I'll say Fields over Purdy just barely. John Tosh, I'd go Brandon Cooks. Splooby's confirming Stevenson is out. I thought that'd be the case. I don't know why the Patriots would bring him back, for no good reason. Escatit, my glorious king, please bless me one more time. Pick 2. Escatit, I'd go Singletary and Etienne. I don't love the matchups you have, so I'd go Singletary and Etienne. ZB, I'd go Hall, and I'd go Hall, Montgomery, and Singletary. Hall, Montgomery, and Singletary would be the 3. Let's get another guest up on the line. Let's see what Angelo wants to talk about. Angelo is going to be our next caller. Angelo, what's good?
Hey, I need one for flex this week.
Fire away.
Mostert, Wilson, B.J. Robinson, the running back for the Jets.
Yeah, Brees Hall. I go Raheem Mostert. Mostert, even though it's a tough matchup against the Cowboys, his consistency finding the end zone, he's got 20 touchdowns this year. I'm going to ride with him because in part, the Cowboys, when they are vulnerable, it's when they're giving up the running game. And I think the Dolphins know that. I think they're going to attack him on the ground to then open up the pass. I like Raheem Mostert.
Well, thank you for the advice last night for starting Stafford.
I'm glad it worked out. I was afraid you were going to say, like, hey, you told me to sit Puka Nacua, which I did say to some people. So I appreciate you saying we gave you good advice.
All right, thanks.
Have a great night, Angelo.
You too.
Let's get another guest up on the line. Let's get Austin. Austin wants to join the show and has been waiting patiently. If you're waiting for your question to be answered and you've written it down, don't worry. We'll get back to you in a second. But first, Austin, what's up?
What's up, dude? How are you?
I'm loving life. I'm talking sports with all you guys. How could I be better? How can we help you today?
All right, buddy. So, as of last week, I made the semifinals in the 12 man.
Let's go! Let's go, Austin!
We're in. So, the only disappointment I had in last night's game is Kamara did not perform as I thought he was going to.
Yeah.
Kind of made up for it.
Yeah.
So, where I'm at right now is a big thing is Rashee Rice or Noah Brown.
Rashee Rice. Brown's facing a good defense. He's got a backup quarterback. This isn't like last week where they had a better defense to attack. This is a tougher matchup. I don't like Noah Brown this week. I feel very strongly about that.
This is a tougher matchup. I don't like Noah Brown this week. I feel very strongly about that. This is a tougher matchup.
Oh, we got some playback, so we're going to cut you off only to avoid the playback. But if you got another question, hit us back up. Let's go, Justin, and then we'll get back to giving out picks and your questions. Justin, what's good?
What's good?
How we doing today?
Good.
What can we help you with?
So, you do not like Ty Chandler at all?
I don't like Ty Chandler at all. Lions are a really good run defense. Really good run defense.
So, my three options are to bench Ty Chandler are Devontae Adams, Rashee Rice, or DeAndre Swift. Where would you go?
I'd go Rice just barely over Swift. It's close, but I'd go Rice over Swift.
What do you think about Devontae?
I don't love the matchup, to be honest. You're saying Devontae Adams, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, I don't love the matchup against the Chiefs, in part because, one, the Chiefs are a good defense, and second, the Chiefs know the Raiders really well. Like, this is because of the division rivalry. They know each other well. They know how to defend Devontae Adams. And it's at Arrowhead. I don't feel good about it.
So, you're thinking Rashee Rice?
Yep. Keep in mind, Raiders' pass defense is one that can be attacked.
And got the Bears defense.
There you go. I like that play.
And I'm in the finals.
Let's go, Justin. Let's go get that dub. Justin, we're rooting for you. Let's go, Justin. Get that dub. We're rooting for you. We hope you come out with the victory belt. Let's get back to some picks right now. I'm going to give out a pick, and then I'm going to go. How about this? If we get another Happy Friday, we're going to do a rapid fire. So the next Happy Friday, we'll do a rapid fire for all you guys. I know a lot of you are waiting on it. But before we do, let's give out another free pick, everybody, because it's Free Pick Friday. That said, every day here is Free Pick Friday. But let's give out a few picks right now. I'm going to give out two, okay? I'm going Nuggets on the money line, everybody. Nuggets on the money line. They're playing the Nets tonight. I like that play. I'll also take the Heat on the money line. Nuggets money line, Heat on the money line. Two more picks for everybody. And again, if we get that Happy Friday live goal, just one more, we'll do a rapid fire. But let's do the chamois rule for the moment, and let's focus on those that contribute to the show. Carter 22, I'd go Demario Douglas, but I hate all of them, Carter 22. Kyrus, all my fellas, PPR, I'd go Swift. Kyrus, I'd go Swift. Sherry, great to see you, Sherry. I'd go... Sherry, can we pin that tweet? Actually, we'll cap it off here because Godwin has been clear. Godwin. Keegan, I'd go Godwin. Keegan, I'd go Godwin. Sherry, can you pin your tweet? Pin your comment. I want to make sure we get to it right now, Sherry. UC, I'd go Ingram if Trevor Lawrence played, but if Reed's questionable toe still impacts him, I might go OBJ. But Garrett Wilson, out of that group, Garrett Wilson's actually one I would start. Austin, thanks so much for the Happy Friday. Because we got the Happy Friday, we are going to do a rapid fire right now, everybody. We're not going to stick. Chamois rule only applies in between rapid fires. So we are going to do a rapid fire right now. For all of those new to Butt Fumble Sports, first, welcome to the show. Make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe. But when we do a rapid fire, I answer as many questions as I can, as fast as I can, and I go as long as you guys on TikTok tap that screen. As long as you're tapping the screen and I see the hearts on the TikTok screen, I don't stop. So get those index fingers ready. Start tapping that screen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rapid fire engaged. Let's go. Johnny, I would not start Nico this week. I wouldn't start Nico. Zach, I would go with Brandon Cooks and Warren. Zach, I'll take that back. I'll go Davis and Warren. Gabe Davis and Jalen Warren. Zach Bishop, Jalen Warren, and Gabe Davis. Cole Turner, I'd go Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers. Tamia Lima, anyone you like better on the waiver wire. Well, D-Hop might not have Will Levis, so I think there are some other options I prefer. Look at Tyler Boyd. Wilson is out. Are the Commanders a must-start defense right now? Is Garrett Wilson officially out? I hadn't seen that just yet. We're going to have to get word on that. Guys, let me know if Garrett Wilson's out. I hadn't seen that yet. Ivan, Singletary, Achan, Bijan, or Noah Brown. Ivan, I'd go Bijan. Bijan. Barely positive. Great to see you. I'd go Joe Mixon. Barely positive, Joe Mixon. Oh, Carolina, you're talking about Zach Wilson? Yeah, I actually think that could be better for the Jets. Coolin, I'd go Mahomes. Just barely. Andre, TMC, I'd go Bears defense. Big Sexy, I'd go James Cook, Big Sexy. G, I'd go Rice. Joey, I'd go Chuba Hubbard and Flowers. Christian, I'd go Baker over Goff and the Packers defense. Baker and Packers, Christian. Toby, with CJ out, Browns defense a must start. I think they're a really good start. Yep. Andrew, Andrew's asking about some backup quarterbacks. I'd probably go Taylor Heineke. Andrew, I'd go Taylor Heineke. Let's see. Pedro, I'd go Montgomery. Nelly, I'd go Rice just barely. Rice over Pittman barely because in part he hasn't had the injury time to recover. Austin, we'll give out some player prop bets after rapid fire, buddy. After rapid fire, player prop bet coming your way. User 2665, I'd go Gino. User 2665, Gino. User 781, I'd go Higgins. User 781, I'd go Higgins. Aurelio, I'd go Kenneth Walker III. Tyler, Dolphins defense, Ravens defense. I'm going to lean just slightly, I think, towards the Dolphins. But frankly, I don't like either one. I'd look for a waiver wire pickup. Dennis B, I'd go Warren. Pazik, I'd go Zeke and K9. Jeremiah, start 3. Waddle, Ridley, Godwin, London, Rice, Sutton, and Higgins. I'd go Rice. I'd go Godwin, and I'm going to lean towards Waddle. Rice, Godwin, and Waddle. Barely over Higgins, I think. Julian Craig, I'd go Jalen Warren. Carolina N, I'd go with the Browns defense. Toby, I'd go Hubbard. Believe it or not, I would go Chuba Hubbard. Odd Boo, I'd go Zeke and Pollard. Keep tapping that screen. We don't stop until you stop. Landon, we lost you. Logan Hunton, I'd go Hawkinson, and I'd go Trevor Lawrence if he's healthy. Christian, I'd go Bijan. Sit one. I'd sit Ty Chandler, Christian. Danny 7, Ingram, McBride, Wilson, Ayuk, need a T and a flex. Believe it or not, I'd go with the 2 tight ends. If Trevor Lawrence is healthy, I'd go Ingram and McBride. If he's not, I'd go McBride. And I'd lean just slightly towards Ayuk, just barely. Zach Bishop, why Gabe... Zach, it's because they got the better matchup, Zach. I'm not going to waste time going through the answers. I'm giving you advice based on data, analytics, and trends. If you want a little bit of extra time and understanding, subscribe. We'll talk in a subscriber-only show. Joe Kings, Pacheco is the start. Landon Wilson, if Lawrence can't go, who do I pick up? I'd go Flacco. He's got a good matchup. Pedro, I'd go Achan. Chuck Ackland, I'd go Pollard and Chuba Hubbard. Would be the play for me. Appreciate you hitting us up. Let's get some more questions. Rapid fire continues. Chadwick, I'd go Denver. Gunner, I'd go Boyd. Bud Brown, I'd go McBride. Bud Brown, I'd go McBride just barely. Christian, I do like Sanders this week. Yep. CS Body, I'd go Goff. CS Body, I'd go Goff. What fantasy questions does Butt Fumble Sports has for us, though? I don't know. Need the Sharps play. Lanny1, DM me on Instagram. Lanny1, DM me on Instagram. Nate, I'd go Purdy over Tua. Nate, Purdy over Tua. Thanks so much, Barely Positive. Thanks for the crown, buddy. Appreciate it. Globo Jose, pick 3. Mixon, Pacheco, and Rice. Mixon, Pacheco, and Rice would be the 3. Globo Jose. Tamia Lima, I'd go Ferguson. Tamia Lima, I'd go Ferguson. Cooper N, I'd go Amari Cooper. Cooper N, Amari Cooper. Chuck Acklin, thanks for the snowman. Appreciate you, buddy. Let's get Eldino up here. Let's go Mostert. You're asking me to sit one. I'd sit Pollard. Eldino, I'd sit Pollard. John Gonzalez. I love Ingram with Lawrence, but if he doesn't play, I'd go Kincaid. Kincaid would be the play. Johnny, I'd go Deontay Johnson. Johnny, Deontay Johnson. Morrow, I'd go Reese. Morrow, M-A-U-R-O, I'd go Rice. Morrow, I'd go Rice. Baylor, I'd go Purdy. Baylor, I'd go Purdy. Pickle Rourke, I'd go James Cook. Pickle Rourke, I'd go James Cook. RLM, saw you at Tony C's last night. Didn't want to ruin your dinner. I wish you had. I wish you had come over, dude. I would have been so honored. Oh my God. I cannot believe we got spotted last night. I'm here in Massachusetts, here for the holidays, and I was at Tony C's last night. I wish you had come over. I am so flattered. I've never been noticed in public before by the Butt Fumble sports community. Holy heck, great. Hope you enjoyed that night. Hope you enjoyed Tony C's. I love that spot there in Burlington. Joker, KC defense, Chicago defense, or Indy. Joker, I'd go Bears. Joker, I'd go Bears. Hey, RLM, hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram. I'd love to hit you up. Right now, I'm going to the NHL tonight. Flyers plus 1.5 is the first NHL pick I'm giving out. Philadelphia Flyers plus 1.5. Another NHL pick I'm giving out is Rangers on the money line, guys. Rangers on the money line. 2 NHL picks we're giving out. Keep in mind, guys, when we've already hit 23,000 likes. Well, you know what? We got to give out our Sharps play of the day. This is our favorite bet of the day, regardless of the sport, regardless of the type of bet. This is our favorite bet of the day, our favorite pick of the day. Are you ready? Are you set? Our Sharps play of the day, everybody, brought to you by the SHARPZ app, is going to be the Warriors on the money line, everybody. Warriors on the money line. Jordan Poole and the Washington Wizards make their way out west. Do I think Jordan Poole could have a good game? Yes. Do I think the Warriors are going to win? Yes. I'm taking Warriors on the money line, everybody. That is my Sharps play of the day, my favorite bet of the day. If you want every pick I make every day, DM me on Instagram, guys. DM me on Instagram. You get all of them for free. Now let's get back to that phone line. Let's see what people want to talk about. Bryce is going to be the next one on the air. Let's see what Bryce wants to talk about. Bryce, what's good?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm loving life. How can we help you?
So, I was just wondering, for my flex spot, you already said you don't like both of them, but would you go with Jonathan Taylor or Ty Chandler?
I'd go Jonathan Taylor. I so don't like Ty Chandler's matchup against the Lions. There's nothing about it I like. The only way I see him getting points is in the passing game, really. So I like Jonathan Taylor between the two.
All right, thank you.
Have a great night, Bryce.
You too.
Ryan, I'd go Boyd. Ryan, I'd go Boyd. I think Tyler Boyd's a very good matchup for those looking for a waiver wire pickup. Check out Boyd. Asshat, what's good, Asshat? I'd go Swift, and I'm stuck between Henry and Achane. I think I'd go Henry. So Asshat, I'd go Swift and Henry. The only reason I'm concerned about that is it's a backup quarterback for the Titans, which I don't love, because I feel like defenses are going to be more prone to take away Henry. So Asshat, if Will Levis doesn't play, I'd be okay if you went with Swift and Achane instead. That might be a good play. Barely Positive, I know it's a heavy spread on that one. I'm sprinkling the Warriors as a parlay play, so I did take a money line, but if you wanted to take it on the spread, I'd probably take it at around 7.5. Mrs. Lady, I'd go McBride, and I'd go Waddle. McBride and Waddle. Let's get back to the phone lines, and let's see what Ephraim wants to talk about. Ephraim's going to be the next one on the show. Oh, just dropped on us, so apparently he won't be the next on the show. Let's see what Anthony wants to talk about. Anthony's the next one up. Anthony, what's good?
What's up, bro? I made 4 semifinals out of 5, so I got
Let's go, Anthony. That's a good ratio.
All right, so Trevor Lawrence, if he doesn't go, Jake Browning or Kyle Murray?
I'd go Jake Browning. I love the matchup against the Steelers.
Gotcha. Defense, Broncos D or Phillies D?
Tricky. I'm going to say the Broncos defense just barely because the Patriots are clearly in tank mode. They're sitting a bunch of starters. The game's in Denver. I just feel like the Denver defense is a better play. Barely.
All right, 2 more questions. Singletary or Ridley?
Ridley if Trevor Lawrence plays. If Trevor Lawrence is healthy.
All right, cool. Last one. Kyle Murray or Mullins?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm going to go Nick Mullins, actually. I love his matchup against the Lions. Good opportunity in the passing game.
Yeah, so Kyle Murray's not looking good this week, huh?
So I think Kyler Murray could have a decent day in the air, but the problem is I don't love the weapons that they have. Like, I like McBride, but I'm not big on Hollywood Brown. I'm not big on Rondale Moore. And the way the Bears have been playing defense lately, I just feel like it's a little bit harder. They don't give up a lot of running yards, so the play action isn't as effective. Kyler Murray running probably won't be as effective. I'm just not big on Kyler this week.
Yeah, Hollywood's not playing either, so.
There you go. So you're saying he has one less receiver and he didn't have that many to begin with. I just don't love the matchup. I don't zone, so I can't connect with you right now. Try again. Let's get Gabby Gonzalez. Let's see what Gabby Gonzalez wants to talk about. Spinning Wheel of Death is a crusher right now. Come on, Spinning Wheel of Death. Come through for us. Gabby, try again. Hit us up again. Hopefully we're just having a slight connection issue. Let's go to Justin again. Let's see if Justin is back on the air. Justin, what's up?
What's up?
What can we help you with?
I have another question for my one of my running backs.
Go for it.
Would you rather have Jacobs or Rashad White?
Rashad White.
I figured you say Rashad White because the Raiders matchup is,
Raiders matchup's tough against the Chiefs. And second, as much as I don't like Rashad White's matchup on the ground, the way they utilize him, the passing game, is actually really good for him. Jaguars give up a lot of passing yards. They use him in screens. They use him in plays out of the backfield in the passing game. I feel pretty good about Rashad White, not on the ground, but in other ways. I think he could have a screen pass for a touchdown. So I like Rashad White.
Okay. Good luck to me in the finals.
Good luck to you in the finals, Justin. We're rooting for you, buddy. I love this audience. If you guys don't know it, I am so grateful to have you guys with us every single day. I hope you love the content and love the show. When we hit our Happy Friday, when we get a Happy Friday, we'll do another rapid fire. How about that, everybody? We're going to stick to some chamois rules right now. The chamois rule is if you contribute to the show, I'm going to focus on you a little bit in between the rapid fires. John Gonzalez, I'd go James Conner. John Gonzalez, James Conner would be the one I'd go with. Focusing on those that contribute to the show, making sure we prioritize those right now. Mrs. Lady, I'd go McBride and Waddle. Mrs. Lady, I'd go McBride and Waddle. Asshat, really appreciate the kind words. Nothing like getting praise from a guy with the handle Asshat. Ryan Hazelwood, I'd go Pacheco. Ryan Hazelwood, I'd go Pacheco. Hi, I'm Toby. I prefer Jaden Reed, but he has a bit of an injury. He's got a toe problem. So, hi, I'm Toby. You might be forced to play Jacoby Myers. PVC fam, I'd go Mostert, Montgomery, and Zeke. PVC fam, I'd go Mostert, Montgomery, and Zeke. Ryan Hazelwood, I'd go Flacco. Ryan Hazelwood, I'd go Flacco. Chase Hamill, I'd go Jake Ferguson. Chase Hamill, I'd go Jake Ferguson. Ryan Hazelwood, I'd go Goddard. Ryan Hazelwood, Goddard. Diego Gonzalez, I'd go Broncos, just barely. Broncos, just barely. Aaron, I'd go Breece Hall and Pollard. Aaron Elledge, I'd go Breece Hall and Pollard. Laney 1, Booker, I like the assist. Good find. I do like the assists on that one for Devin Booker. Not a bad find by you. Thoughts on Poole tonight versus Old Team? I think he's actually got a good matchup when it comes to points. I didn't see his point total earlier. But guys, let's jump on over to Outlier really quick. And let's take out cards when it comes to points. So, as you see here, the Warriors are the 25th ranked defense in the NBA against point guards. I think Jordan Poole is getting over 20 points tonight. Do I think he gets much higher than that? No, but I'm actually going to tack this on now. What would I do? You guys know I like to get things a little bit more secure in my favor. I think he hits 20 points. So I'll take the over 19.5. I'll add that actually to my picks. I'm even going to put that up on my big board. This is a special moment here. Let's put the asterisk here. Jordan Poole. And I'm going to take over 19.5 points. That's where I'm going to take it. I'll buy it down by just 1 point to make sure if he hits 20, I cash. I think he's getting 20 points tonight against his old team. Yep. Diego, I'd go Baker over Kyler. Baker over Kyler. Xander, I'd go Bijan and White. Xander Simmons, I'd go Bijan and Rashad White. Pedro, I'd go Chuba Hubbard and K9. Pedro, Chuba Hubbard and K9. Ryan Hazelwood, tricky between Henry and Connor. For the moment, I'm leaning Derrick Henry. Let's get back to some more of your questions up here on TikTok. And let's go. RTAR7, I'd go Ayuk. RTAR7, I'd go Ayuk. Sully, I'd go Achane. Sully, I'd go Achane. Need a dark horse play one time. Henry, do I have a dark horse play today? Here, I'll give out a pick that, I don't know if I'd call it a dark horse play, but let's give out a pick. Let's give out another pick for all you guys for being so great and supporting the show. I am going to take the Wizards and the Warriors, and believe it or not, I'm going under 240.5. Wizards, Warrior, I'm going that's wrong. I'm going over 240.5. Wizards, Warriors, over 240.5. That's another pick we're putting up on the board. I said it and I was like, that's not right. Let's get another guest up on the show. Dang Pickle Prince. Oh, we tried you. Couldn't connect. Let's get Dang Pickle Prince. I feel like we might be having a tough connection today. Let's see if User wants to join the show. Next up on the line, User 27. What's good?
Hey, I'm going to semifinals in a big hole right now. I'm 32 points down.
Yikes. Did you play against Puka?
Yeah, Puka, and he had Williams, Kyron Williams.
Damn. So you mean the two best players on the Rams. Okay. Yeah, you're in a bit of a hole.
And I had Higbee and Cup. So that's why.
Tricky. Yeah, tough.
Okay, so assuming Pittman don't play, I'm going to need somebody.
Pittman's going to play. Pittman's expected to play. Yep.
Okay, all right then. My only other problem is running back. Aaron Jones or Travis Henry?
Aaron Jones.
Okay. And then I called you earlier in the week, and you advised me to take Baker over Lamar, and I'm just curious why you like that. I mean, other than the Niners, why?
It's not just the Niners. The Jacksonville Jaguars are a bad pass defense. The Jaguars right now in pass defense are the fourth worst pass defense behind only the Commanders, Buccaneers, and Chargers. I know they had a better performance against the Ravens last week, but that's not what I'm focused on. I'm focused on the season-long stats and the trends that are a bit longer. They haven't been a good pass defense, and Baker coming off that great game last very close. I think they're very comparable. The only reason I like the Bills a little bit more is, one, I think that with Keenan Allen out, like, who are the weapons? Like, literally, like, who are the weapons? I mean, I just don't know who the Chargers are throwing the ball to. Like, yeah, you got Gerald Everett and Josh Palmer, but they just don't have any weapons. And right now, the Bills' defense is not just turning the ball over. They're getting a lot of sacks. So I like them a little bit more. I think the Packers are a good play for all of you guys out there. But for you personally, I think it would be a lateral move. I don't think you gain that much by having the Packers. I like the Bills a lot.
What about Denver? They're there also.
To me, again, I say the same thing. The Bills, Packers are my two favorite defenses of the week. So if you went from one to the other, it feels like a lateral move. If you went to anybody else, I actually think it might be a step backwards, believe it or not.
Okay. All right. Thanks for your help. Hopefully, I'll be calling you.
I can't wait to talk to you about the results. Good luck. I'm rooting for you, buddy.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Let's get another guest up here. Let's get Dang Pickle Prince. I tried you again, Dang, and it didn't connect. So whatever the reason, man, is TikTok failing me today? Are we just having some bad connections? Because I'm hitting this. Okay, we're having some trouble with the phone lines right now. Let me see. Yeah, we're having trouble with the phone lines. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come off of TikTok really quick. I'm going to jump off TikTok to see if we can get the phone lines back up because I'd love to get some questions. So I'm going to hop off TikTok and kick it back up. Live is on Kick is laggy too. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. TB, I'd go Browns defense. TB, I'd go Browns defense. Everyone bear with me for a second. We're going to get back up live on TikTok. Nuve DK, I'd go Chuba Hubbard. Nuve DK, I'd go Chuba Hubbard. Diego Gonzalez, I'd go Baker. Diego Gonzalez, I'd go Baker. Nino Pena, I love Pittman this week. I do like Pittman now that we know he's playing. Pedro, I'd go Garrett Wilson. Pedro, Garrett Wilson. Logan Mayberry, really tough. I'm going to go Hawkinson over McBride, but frankly, I wish you could start them both. Okay, let's see if we can get Sky Van Fossen up here. Let's see if... Sky, what's good? Sky, can you hear us? Sky? I got you now. What's up? I got you. Here, you got a bit of a kickback is screwing up. Eldino, what's your question, buddy? Oh, man, brutal.
Can you hear me?
We got a really bad connection. Here, can you hop off Eldino and try again? Disconnect Eldino. Let's try again. Let's try again in a minute. TikTok is struggles sitting with TikTok. TikTok is failing so hard right now. Let's do a rapid fire. Eldino, disconnect for me. Disconnect for me. We're going to do a rapid fire. The phone lines aren't working right now. I'm sure it's an issue on my end. So as much as I'm going to give TikTok shit, it's probably an issue on our end because my connection right now is not great. But let's do a rapid fire, okay, everybody? We're going to do a rapid fire. Tap that screen. We'll do a rapid fire in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rapid fire, engage. Let's go. Diego Garcia, I'd go Bijan. Diego Garcia, I'd go Bijan. Jacob Lantis, I'd go Higgins. Jacob Lantis, I'd go Higgins. Anthony, I'd go Singletary. Anthony, Singletary. HT Cool, I'd go Breece Hall barely. Breece Hall just barely. Peace Faith, I'd go Najee Harris and McKinnon. Breece Hall, I'd go Najee Harris and McKinnon. Peace Faith. Let's get Jared T. Roberts. Pittman is now questionable for his shoulder. I heard he was cleared. I heard he was actually on the right track towards playing today. He's cleared concussion protocol. I actually feel like that is a step in the right direction. Next, let's get Briar Higgins. I'd go Brock Purdy. Briar Higgins, I'd go Brock Purdy. Connor Quinlan, I have the Raiders defense. Should I pick up Houston, Eagles, or Steelers? Connor, I'd pick up the Eagles. Connor, I'd go Eagles. Logan, I'd go Pittman over Ayuk. Pittman over Ayuk. Anonymous Gaming, drop 1 for Eagles defense. I'd probably drop Komet. Anonymous Gaming, I'd probably drop Komet, though it's very close. Briar, I'd go Brock Purdy. Briar, I'd go Brock Purdy. Guys, we've been live for about 48 minutes. We're having some connection issues, though. Not good internet, clearly, where I'm at. I am sorry, guys. I'm going to hop off for a little bit, try and get my connection issue back up and running, and that way we can get back to some of your questions. So, if you don't mind, give me about 5 minutes. I'm going to try and figure out what the connection issue is, and I will be right back on live on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So don't worry, guys. I'll be back in a few minutes, but I got to figure out why my connection is so bad right now. So don't worry, guys. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Until then, I'll see you in a few.